mind, Mr. Harris, if you can hear me, introduce yourself to the camera.
Billy Harris. I work at Alternative Art Tattoo on Central Avenue. One of the owners here. Been tattooing for a good 15 years plus. Large majority of that was part-time. Probably been tattooing full-time for maybe the past 5 years. Got a 6-year-old.
I seen him tattooing you.
Yeah, I let him tattoo me before.
Okay.
He'll tattoo his name on it.
Okay. Mr. Harris, when did you, oh, you already explained that. What is your tattoo style, i.e. Realistic, traditional, black and gray, portrait, and who and what inspires you? Do you look to the art world for inspiration?
Yeah, man, I mean, the thing about this shop is we are kind of in between a custom shop and a walk-in studio. Alternative Arts is the longest open tattoo shop in Charlotte. I mean, this tattoo shop has been in this location for 20-some years. And the thing about it is, because of where we are, we get a lot of walk-in traffic. So even though all the artists in here do custom work, we still get a lot of walk-ins where people just come in, pick flash off the wall, and get like little, simple tattoos. So we do it all. So I don't know if I necessarily have a specific style, because I have to be open to everybody who comes through that door. Now, the things that I like to do, I can say I definitely like to do black and gray, stuff. I like to do a lot of Asian influence designs.
Okay.
And I love doing like kind of East LA kind of script.
Okay.
So those are my favorite things to do. As far as like influences, I mean, there's a ton of influences out there. One thing about social media, it's really allowed the world to open up. Some artists that I never would have known about, now you can get on Instagram, and kind of find all these wonderful artists and, get inspiration, from them. And it's just, Kevin Stress out of Ohio does some beautiful Japanese style stuff. Tim Hendricks, of course, out of California. His roses are immaculate. Luke Westman out of California. Now he's out of New York. He's just a traditional kind of artist. But there's so many artists out there that I pull inspiration from on a daily basis. It's kind of hard to narrow it down.
As a tattoo artist, what are some of the greatest challenges and obstacles you face?
Making sure people know that, this is something that's going to be on them for life, so they shouldn't take a lot of shortcuts with it. It kills me when people come in here asking what specials we're running. Are y'all running a 2-for-1 deal and all that kind of shit? That's some shit, that shouldn't be done. I mean, shops that do that because they can't, they don't get enough clientele, they don't have that clientele built up. So they do that kind of thing in order to undercut, in order to get that, that small business in there. But the thing, all it does is hurt the industry, If those same people that were doing those deals would just charge, regular prices, which like everybody else, nobody, would have to do that whole kind of special thing.
Right.
It's just that those people that are out there trying to just make that quick dollar, they don't care about it. They don't care about the industry. They don't care about, any of that. So it's just kind of bastardizing the industry.
Right.
It's turning tattooing into a fucking Walmart.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, that's the hardest thing that's going on right now is making clients or potential clients aware that there's a ton of tattoo shops out there that are all they're wanting to do is get them in and get them out. There's no personal, there's no personality to it. There's no commitment, to the artwork. It's no love of it.
Right.
In shops like those, and that's just hurting the industry altogether.
And in closing, to let you finish up on your piece, do you have any suggestions for aspiring tattoo artists or models? And why are you Ink for Life?
And I would say, for upcoming artists, it's hard right now to break into the industry. But the thing to do is, go around, make yourself known to some of the shops. Just, don't think every shop out here is out to get you.
Right.
There are some artists, that work in shops that, will take the time to talk with you and stuff like that. Even if you don't, we can't offer everybody a job.
Right.
But, if you come in and you're prepared and you have a portfolio and you have, designs and you have stuff that shows us you're committed to it, then we'll take the time to talk with you and give you, any advice we can. But if you just come in here or you just call us on the phone and be like, are y'all hiring? Fuck off. It's kind of one of those things where, if you don't have enough respect, to kind of come in and actually look at the place you're trying to get a job,
right,
why would we even think about hiring?
Right.
So, and get your artwork together. Don't come in here, with a portfolio full of 8.5 by 11, lined paper that you tore out of your damn assignment book at school that you drew. Go out, get some legitimate, art supplies, get some, some watercolors, do some research. Look at what other artists, are painting and what other artists are kind of drawing, and kind of try to, see what you can do. And then we'll know how dedicated you are. Because right now, everybody wants to be an artist and everyone wants to be a rock star and everybody wants to be famous. And the thing is, half the people out here who are wanting that aren't going to be here, in the next 2 years. And I guess I'm inked for life, because, that's my passion, it's my love, it's my, it's my career, it's all I have to fall back on pretty much, and I respect it, getting into this thing, I did the research, I respected, the guys who came before me, and that was hard to a certain extent, because when I got into it, a lot of the guys who came before me were fucking racist ass rednecks, so, but still, you have to respect where, the art form kind of came and the ones who came before you and, still appreciate the history of the career you've chosen. So, that's it.
That was perfect, Mr. Harris. Thank you.